Scientists are now quietly admitting that a comet inside of our solar system might actually be an alien spacecraft, and the evidence is fucking insane, y'all. Alright, I'm talking about 3i Atlas. This shit's been freaking people out for weeks, right? And at first they said, just relax, it's just a small interstellar comet. But then shit started getting really fucking weird. First it flew right past the sun, and it didn't break apart. Now every normal comet either melts or explodes. Yeah, not this one. It came out perfectly intact. Second, it grew a bizarre anti-tail. Instead of a tail pointing away from the sun like every other comet, this one pointed towards the sun. Physically impossible under normal conditions. Then the telescope images dropped, showing two massive jets blasting out of it. One firing at the sun, the other 3 times longer, firing in the opposite direction. It literally looks like a controlled propulsion. Now Harvard professor Avi Loeb now says these jets could be technological thrusters. His words, not mine. And right after that, astronomers detected a strange radio signal coming from 3i Atlas. Some say it's chemistry, others aren't so sure. Loeb even wrote that the object's movements looks like a spacecraft using the sun for gravitational speed boosts. The exact same maneuver human probes use. Other scientists are trying to calm people down, right? Calling it a comet. But nobody can explain the anti-tails, the jets, and how it shrugged off the sun like it was fucking nothing. Now 3i Atlas makes its closest approach in December. And if this is more than a comet, we're about to fuck around and find out.
Oh yeah, that's real deal right there. Yeah. Oh, come look at it through the camera. That's real deal right there.
The sun is the power, the sun is the source, the sun is the Christ energy, the sun is the God in motion, the sun is the original SON.
Oh yeah, that's real deal right there. Yeah. Oh, come look at it through the camera. That's a real solar storm. I mean, that was my first thought. I said, is that a northern light? What is that? Yeah.
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel and I hope you are all doing good. There is this powerful and mysterious storm that has been spotted across, it was rolling across Illinois, and the reactions online are just intense, and most videos, the photos and rumors are spreading very fast, especially among the Black Americans who are asking one big question. They are asking that, is the 3i Atlas connected to the Black Americans, or are people reading signs that were never meant to be ignored? So guys, I came across these reactions on my FYP page as I was scrolling through the social media pages, and I'm just going to roll these clips, then I'll be able to come back with more commentaries. In case of any thoughts, kindly feel free to let me know in the comment section. Stay tuned.
The sun is the power, the sun is the source, the sun is the Christ energy, the sun is the God in motion, the sun is the original SON. Every single ancient civilization knew this, and every ancient text is coded with this information. Those ancient cultures never worshipped the sun. They recognized it for what it was, which is the life force energy, also known as the transmitter and the great awakener. Guess what happens? When the sun spikes, when the radiation increases, your body is going to respond. Just like that book told you, the Son of God is within you. The same exact reason you have a solar plexus. When the sun starts talking louder, your energy body is going to hear it first. Then your physical body is going to feel it second. This is why people have been so exhausted, been experiencing ringing in their ears. Forehead, right in here, might be a lot of pressure, or even some buzzing. Sleep patterns might be off. I've been feeling zoned out a lot more lately. Might be having emotional purges where you just want to cry for what appears to be no reason. During this time, you also probably getting strong ass intuition spiked. See, this is different from sickness symptoms. This is considered ascension symptom. I'm not talking about that fear-based 2019, 2020-ish situation that we went through. I'm talking about the spiritual energy that's underneath it all. See, back then, everybody felt almost the same exact symptoms, but nobody was ready to hear the spiritual reasons why we were feeling this. A lot of people didn't understand the spiritual root. Now, people are waking up. People are connecting those dots. If you in tune, you notice that when the sun flares, so does your body. The sun activates your third eye. The sun is going to upgrade that DNA or RNA. The sun awakens that intuition, and it's also going to purge anything that cannot go with you on this new frequency. And this right here is what brings me to Three Eye Atlas, or what I like to call Third Eye Atlas. I'm not talking about in the literal sense. Third Eye Atlas is the blueprints of awakening. It's that map back to you. That pressure on your forehead we talked about, or that tingling in your skull, that deep intuition download that comes through, those dreams, that is third eye activation. This is your inner vision that's turning on. Think of it like this. It's the sun, the S-O-N, returning through the sun, S-U-N. It's the rise of Christ consciousness. A lot of people like to go in roundabout ways of explaining this, but I'm going to break it down plainly, the only way I know how to. The same exact way that plants cannot grow without the sun, consciousness cannot evolve without solar activation. As I've been telling y'all over the past probably year or two, the sun is turning all the way up. The wild shit is, every single time I tell y'all the sun is ramping up, just know, it already ramped up a few more notches from what it did the last time I told y'all that. Let me just say this. As somebody who's been looking at and studying the Schumann resonance for quite some time now, I will tell y'all, I ain't never seen it how I see it now. And that too could be a part of the program and simulation, but I'm here to let you know this. Because of karmic retribution, they do have to tell you some truthful shit. It's like they had to signal that Three Eye Atlas was on the way to Earth. And that really just means that more people are being activated. More people's consciousness is ascending. So basically, it's just a signal to what I call the deletes and everybody else calls the elites, that the consciousness of the people, of the collective, is rising at a massive rate. This is why your body feel like it's rebooting. This is why your emotions feel like they all over the place, like you just emotionally detoxing. This is why your intuition is so loud. This is why your dreams are revealing so much to you. Are you paying attention? The system is responding to the source, the sun. A person, not fear, not politics, not chaos, the source, the sun. Original teacher, the original healer, the original purifier, original Christ light. As I told y'all before, if you've been feeling different, just know you're not broken, you are becoming. Body is shifting with the same exact frequency that's shifting the whole entire planet. This is the great awakening of the physical, emotional, as well as spiritual body. It's only the beginning. Body is responding to light, to upgrades, to the frequencies that were sent here to specifically wake you up. Because we've been talking about the divine feminine and how it's rising again, just remember, that is flow. The energy is more intense than what hit this planet in 2019 and 2020. Don't forget, it's similar symptoms as to what happened in 2019, 2020. When I talk about these sun videos, I always love to mention how the outer layer of that sun is called the corona, coincidentally, which we know there's no such thing. What's even crazier is how the symptoms from the radiation that's hitting the planet so hard matches almost exactly to what we experienced in 2019 and 2020. I guess y'all can hear me when I say everything was designed to stop you from your ascension. With that being said, it's time for you to remember who you are. With the sun doing its big one the way that it is, you ain't gonna have no other choice but to figure it out sooner or later. Unless you one of the NPCs designed to interrupt the simulation. But that's a whole nother video. I'll get in them comments and let me know your thoughts.
Already told you. There's a rock out there with our planet in its hairs. They dress it up in clean scientific language. Near-Earth object. Impact probability. No cause for concern at this time. But read between the lines. They don't track harmless things with supercomputers and billion-dollar telescopes. They're watching an asteroid big enough to turn a whole region into a smoking crater. If that rock comes in on the wrong line, first thing you'll see is a second sun ripping through the sky. Then the shockwave hits, windows explode, buildings fold, highways peel up like paper, the oceans rise up out of their beds and come crashing inland. The cities are gonna vanish, not over centuries, in minutes. And after the fire, it's not just the impact, it's the dust. The sky goes dark, crops fail, the temperature drops. You don't worry about Wi-Fi or rent when you're fighting for clean water and something to eat. So when NASA calmly says, the chance is low, not zero, remember, for the one standing under that rock, the probability is 100%. NASA already told you.
We need to talk about Three Eye Atlas. We really need to talk. I've got some information that you should not ignore. I want to tell you the facts first, and then I'm going to show you some of my favorite pictures of this bad boy. Now, guys, for clear evidence of this, we're going to go back to Avi Loeb's blog. I know some of you guys don't like Avi Loeb, and that's okay, but I'm going to tell you what, he is the one guy who is keeping the most complete public record of what's happening with 3i Atlas. So here we are at his blog again. Check out what he said. He says images, and this is his most recent entry. He says images taken of 3i Atlas on November the 11th, 2025 show a single body with no evidence of breakup following the perihelion passage 2 weeks earlier. The images reported here were taken by David Jewett and Jane Liu on the Nordic Optical Telescope. They are at it is at La Palma in the Canary Islands. 3i Atlas did not break up going around the sun. A lot of people thought it would. They said, no, it's just a comet. A comet is made of ice and snow and rocks and maybe interstellar trash. Okay, those would have been destroyed to some degree or other. That did not occur here. This thing is still solid. It's still in one piece. It is still intact, and it's doing defiant things. So 3i Atlas is pointing a jet. Boom. It has a tail, a jet pointing toward the sun, not away from it, as a normal comet would, but pointing directly at it. The jet is pointing toward the sun. North is the top, east is to the left, and the image region is approximately 500,000 kilometers wide. This thing is still ejecting material, but it's still solid. It's still in one piece. How is it holding together? That's not an easy answer. This is that image again, and look, this is 3i Atlas, and this is the jet of material that is being ejected at the sun. The sun is over here. 3i Atlas is spitting this at the sun. Look at it. What is that? This again, this is the object itself. This is 3i Atlas, and this is the, on this side is the sun, and I guess that's a little bit of the jet going that way. You know, there are rules that govern everything, right? Rules that tell you what a thing is not, what a thing does, what a thing doesn't do. 3i Atlas keeps breaking all those rules. And if it's doing that, then we really don't know what it is. What is it going to do between now and December the 19th? That's something we don't know either. It'll be its closest to Earth on December the 19th. What do you think about all this? Let me know in the comments.
So guys, we have heard everything, and this mysterious storm spotted at Illinois has sparked a wave of reactions from Black Americans across the social media, and many of them are asking the same question: is the 3i Atlas connected to Black people, our history, or something deeper happening spiritually and culturally? So I just want us to discuss, even in the comment section, the Illinois storm and why it caught national attention, what the 3i Atlas actually is, the myth, the symbol or misunderstood concept. Let's also discuss about why Black Americans are connecting these events to identity, ancestry, and prophecy. And I'm going to discuss with you people about the historical context behind storms, the science and interpretations in Black culture, and also what experts say versus what the community is feeling. You know, guys, this conversation explores how natural events often spark cultural meaning, especially within communities who have long histories of resilience, spirituality, and searching for truth. Just join the discussion, guys. Share your thoughts, because let me roll these remaining clips, then I'll be able to come back with more commentaries. In case of any thoughts, kindly feel free to let me know in the comment section.
Man, I live in Illinois, right? What they mean, dust storm? They was like, stay alive. What they trying to say, little twin? Like, you know the little, it's talking about pull over and stay alive. Get away from windows. Zero to no visibility, shorty. Gang, I ain't never seen no Amber Alert or that. Stay alive, gang? What you mean, stay alive? Now I'm scared, because then I walk outside. I don't see no dust. What dust storm? We don't even got no dust. Well, we got dust, but like, come on, gang.
That's a real solar storm. That was my first thought. I was like, is that a northern light? What is that? Yeah, that's crazy.
So guys, from all the reactions we can get it that the storm appeared suddenly, dark clouds twisting across the sky, heavy winds, and an atmosphere that people described as unusual. It was described as spiritual and even symbolic. So storms in the Midwest aren't new, but something about this one caught the attention of Black social media. Yes, so people are reacting very strongly, and in Black culture, storms, signs, and natural events have always carried deeper meanings, from biblical interpretations passed down through generations to ancestral symbolism in African and African American traditions. Storms often represent change. It represents awakening or the truth being revealed. So when this storm hit, many Black Americans did not just see weather; they saw a message. And now let's talk about the term that suddenly trending, the three-eye atlas. What does it really mean? Is it a map? Is it a code? Is it a prophecy? Is it a conspiracy or something else entirely? In reality, the three-eye atlas is not tied to anything official. It's an internet concept, a mix of symbolism, mythology, and community interpretations. Some say it represents the Midwest region, the Illinois, Indiana, Lower, the three eyes. Others believe it's a spiritual symbol, and some think it's metaphorical, a warning about changes coming to the heart of America. So we have some people who believe it connects to Black people. So why are Black Americans specifically connecting the three-eye atlas to themselves? Part of it comes from a long history of Black people searching for erased identities, the hidden truths, and deeper meaning behind events that others ignore. Storms become symbols, maps become messages, and cultural questions become spiritual journeys. Whether people believe the three-eye atlas is real or symbolic, the conversation itself reveals something powerful. Black Americans are in a moment of awakening, a moment of reflection and questioning. So, is the three-eye atlas about Black people? No official evidence confirms that, but what is true is that Black Americans are interpreting this moment through their own historical lens, one shaped by survival, spirituality, and constant search for identity. Sometimes, the meaning isn't in the event itself, but in how a community responds to it. Yes, and online reactions range from fear to curiosity to empowerment. This is a sign for us. The ancestors are speaking. Midwest energy is shifting. Something big is coming, whether symbolic or sensational. These reactions reveal a community trying to understand their place in a changing world. Yes, and the storms come and go, but the question that people ask during those storms about identity, history, and direction, those questions matter more. And the three-eye atlas may not be a literal map, but it has become a metaphor for Black awareness, Black conversations, and Black curiosity and about the unknown. So let me know your thoughts. Is this just weather or a message? Guys, thank you for watching. Of course, all credit belongs to the original creators of the video. This video is meant for educational purposes and commentary purposes as well. Thank you so much. Kindly like the video, give this video a thumbs up, share it to get to a wider audience, and drop your opinions, guys, because this conversation is just beginning. Let me just know those thoughts of yours. Is it a weather or is it just a message? So guys, thank you so much for watching. Let's meet in the next one, guys. Have a nice time.